Hello everybody and welcome back to FM2020 with me TW1 with York City, and today's a big one, boys. Today is Carabao Cup 4th round action against Premier League side Norwich City. If you don't know, I'm from Norwich, so the family's coming up. They're coming up to watch the game. They don't come up to watch too many games. I don't give them tickets really. I'm a private little guy, trying to stay away from it. So yeah, they're all coming up. A load of the friends that are coming up. A lot of them are Norwich fans, so they're actually cheering against us today. So not too happy about that, but we shall see how we get on. Before we get to the Norwich game, and I want to preview the side, because what a side it is. What a side it is. We need to have a little bit of a catch-up on our league form and the games that we have played since last episode. So let's very, very quickly jump into that. Last episode, you saw the Crawley game, the 1-0 victory in the Carabao Cup, and then you saw the 1-0 defeat to bottom of the table, Rochdale, which was dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. Since then, we just played Sunderland, and we beat them 2-1. Keasley Mooney and Carl McFarlane with goals on that one. Very comfortable little performance, and a goal out of the strikers, can't really complain. We then drew 1-1 to a good informed Coventry side at the time. We go one down just after half time, but Brian Scott equalises, and that is that. It's a bit of a dull affair, but we'll take the point. We then lose 2-1 in the leasing.com Trophy North Group E to Shrewsbury, who are a League 2 side, which is not good at all, but it's in the Leasing Cup, so I don't really care too much either, if I'm honest. So we'll let that one pass. That one's gone. Ryan Gall scored a pen on that one. That was about as good as it got for us, really. We then played Scunthorpe, beat them 2-0. Keasley Mooney, Lewis Baines, very comfortable little performance. We were very solid throughout. Gave Will Jeskalainen a chance in goal as well. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We then play MK Dons. We beat them 2-1. Liam Roper and Charlie Oliver in that game. So, striker, defender for 2 games in a row. Gets us all 3 points. That is a good little run of form that we're on. We then go to Chesterfield and draw 1-1. I was quite frustrated by this because we were the better side for large portions of it. And, Rice scored a lovely little goal for them. Mark Lake, when he scores screamers. That's all I'm saying. When he scores screamers. We just lost 1-0. I'm going to bring up the match stats of this one because it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Absolute joke. We were the better side, apart from one thing. We can't make a clear-cut opportunity to save our bacon. I don't know what we were doing. We had plenty of shots. We weren't really doing anything with them, though. We were the better side throughout. Possession was very even, but all of the action was us. They were very, very defensive and very, very good. We ended the game. You can't see it from this screen. I ended the game with Ben Cabby up top. I had him as a target man. I was throwing everything at this game. Couldn't get anywhere near Oxford, so we lose that one 1-0. Which snaps, I think, of a 5-game unbeaten streak in the league, which isn't great, but it's just one of those things, I suppose. Today we have Norwich. We have a serious Norwich side, and last episode we had a little look at their key player, Christian Gustafsson. The English Messi. That is what I'm going to call him. The English Messi. He looks ridiculous. He's also, if you look at history, been Norwich's player, and he put up nearly 20 goals last season in the Premier League. It's not a bad performance by the lad, if I'm honest. He scored 3 in international. He's playing for England. Of course he's playing for England with them stats. He's disgusting. So, yeah, can you imagine him and Mason Greenwood up top? Dirty, dirty, dirty. Love that. Norwich have got some other very, very fruity players we just sort by value. Just have a little look. This guy, for example, is what an inside forward that is. What a disgusting inside forward that is. He can't finish very well, but it's probably the only weakness in his side. They've still got Buendia, who's very, very good for them. They've kept hold of Jamal Lewis. They've kept hold of Ben Godfrey. They've got Iheanacho in. They've got Sonderberg, who is wanted by Liverpool. And Buendia is wanted by Beijing and someone else. That's China, isn't it? Yeah, that is China. They've got Chong on loan for Manchester United. The one player I did do, because I do a little bit of pre-scouting, I spotted Koulibaly, because, why not have Koulibaly at Norwich City? They haven't got relegated in this game. They've got this. They're buying wonder kids from Sao Paulo. What is Norwich's finances like, where they could just throw 20 million at a wonder kid from Brazil because they feel like it? That's disgusting. We also have Ben Godfrey, who is an ex-York City player in real life. So he was paid 1.2 million for him. He's actually quite a solid player in real life. So that is the Norwich side. You may notice that their two least valued players is their goalkeepers. The goalies aren't great. Goalkeepers, well, I say not great. They're very good compared to us, but for a Premier League side, not exactly ideal. Before we get to the match, I just want to quickly show you training, and I want to have a little chat about tactics, because I went through the training before this game, as you should always do if you're playing this game and you want to do your training. And what we done is we went in and we went, right, so we had this Oxford game, we were really bad. We put in match review after recovery. And then done defending, and then a load of tactical stuff to try and get the side as ready as possible for this one. We did train a different tactic. Now, we have a choice. This is the tactic that I'm tempted to play. It's a very more defensive setup. We could try and nullify Norwich, let them have the ball, hit them on a counter-attack and see if we can nick a result out of this. Or we can not do that. We can click on the right button. We can just have a go at them. We can play our normal system. We can maybe make a couple of little tweaks in game and to see if we can go toe-to-toe. So, as we've got the club vision of each in the second round, and this is the fourth round, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the boys a chance. I'm going to give them I might start with this, because we can transition from that. So what I'm thinking is, if we transition from that tactic, it should be okay. So we're going to start like this, and then if we can get 0-0 about 15 minutes into the game, we're then going to open it up and see if we can have a go at them. We're going to pray for 15 minutes and we can hold on. Probably not the right logic, but we'll see how it goes. So without further ado, let's get to the match. Here we are then, up against a decent form Norwich side. We are inconsistent. I don't expect us to be anywhere near the races in this one. They could play like they're under 23s, I think, and give us a good game in this one. Let's pray to the FM Lords, as we, holy pray and all that stuff, that they don't put out their first team, because if they put out their first team, this could get ugly, and I don't want to ruin the... They put out a first team. We can confirm that. That's Van, Emerson, Eze, Gutterson, Koulibaly. Holy moly! Look at that. That is a goalkeeper from their under 23s, though. Oh, they're giving us one under 23, I suppose. That's about as far as it's going to get, isn't it? We are really up against it. I don't know what to say to the lads. So let's go and cause an upset, and then we're gonna calmly or passionately say, passionately say, pressure's off tonight, lads. There's no... Just go out, just relax, enjoy it. Let's do opposition instructions. What do you do to opposition instructions when you're against a team of this quality? I know what to do when they've got clear holes in their game. I don't know what to do when their stats look like that. Like, what do I concentrate on doing? Because, I could go tight to him, he'll spin me in behind, I could stop his long shots, and he'll... if someone who's better at this, please tell me what to do when you're up against players of this quality, because I haven't got a clue. You, for example, though, do have shit bravery, so we will kick the crap out of you, and same for you. I'm going to go through, finish this all off, and we'll be ready when kickoff is about to return. Come on, boys. Come on, fans. Give us an atmosphere today. We're going to need a real slice of luck. We're going to need a little bit of the FM gods. We're going to need a little bit of the football gods as well when it comes to this game, because we're up against it here. I think this is probably the best team that we have played on this FM save entirely. I know very early on, if you remember, I think it was first or second season, we played Chelsea, and that was not good. And Van is just firing shots to the edge of the box already. We might need to go and sit someone on him to try and stop him doing that, because he looks quite a tasty player. Do we man mark a midfielder maybe? Problem is, who do you man mark? I could man mark Van. I'd just give the ball to Buendia, and that would just shred us open anyway. So here's Oliveira down the right hand side for Norwich into a crossing opportunity. Pulls it back for Emerson. Now he's inside with his left peg across to Van, who shoots. That is blocked, and now it's Jokic. Out wide to Emi Buendia on his right hand side now for Norwich. Whips in the cross. Davis heads away only as far as Oliveira, who finds Van Van. Van Van again has it back from Jokic. I can't say his name. And they are playing nice football. This is really nice football from Norwich. Buendia keeps it in. Baines launches it down the line. York have cleared. Opening 5 minutes, we have survived. I'm a survivor. I do apologise for that. I'll probably cut that out just because it was that dreadful. We'll see how that goes in the edit. If that's in, I thought that was comical, and that is the sense of my humour. We're not seeing any highlights. This is a bonus, isn't it? Keep going, just keep going, clock. Please keep going. Just clock watch all the way to half time. That would be great. Thank you. Oh, they've got a highlight. Baines launches the ball clear. Mooney, you've got to run there. You've got to help out your team. Igor just travelled the ball into the edge of the box. Emerson gets a cross in. Gustafsson with the header held by Giles. We're baiting it to 15 minutes. Do we throw it at him? Let's have a go. Let's switch to lower league tactics. Let's make sure we haven't janked anything up. Let's swap Mooney and McFarlane over because Mooney is not very good at deep line forward. I would like you to drop in like really, really deep. I might make one little tweak. You're going to be on defend because I don't want you to go wandering because that would be bad. And we're going to start doing that. We're going to start counter-pressing them. We're going to start Jaeger-pressing this Norwich side to see if we can get something out of this game. Let's see how this goes. Emi Buendia. Oh, and it's a Van Van. Oh, Van Van's put it wide. That was a cracking opportunity for Van Van. I think the offside flag's up anyway, which is a real bonus for us. And we survive that. 23 minutes played now. And we are slowly surviving. Kington with the ball into Oliver. Oh my word! What a chance that was from Oliver. Did that hit the post or the crossbar? I don't know, but that was a real opportunity for Charlie Oliver. Big old Capitano had a chance to put us 1-0 up in the game. That's a real first highlight we've seen of us playing football, which was a bonus. Playing football, we just launched the ball forward, but, you know, we'll take it. We've had 3 shots. We've actually had shots. I don't know where we're shooting from, but we've had them. Davis finds Lake, now Coyle, now to Saunders. That is good little sharp passing in the midfield. Saunders over the top looking for Mooney, but Mayer will get there first. It's a little bit straight, Saunders, a little bit too direct. Now it's Emerson bursting down the right hand side over the halfway line. Emi Buendia into the centre area. Back out wide right to Emerson. Now back to Burge. Now Van Van. Back to Burge again. Now it's Eze in the inside position. Now Jokic on the outside of the left hand flank. Back to Burge. Drops it over the top for Eze on the inside channel. Cabby does well, and we've defended that one as well. Very, very well done. And Mooney's got the ball on the halfway line. And he's taken on Koulibaly. Koulibaly's already been booked. Koulibaly's gone. That's a red card for Norwich. That's huge. Koulibaly is gone. They've lost the midfielder. Because they've had to drop Burgess into centre-back. How tall is Burge? Is he tall? I don't know. Anyway, Norwich have the ball because they're still a very good side. Eze. Oliveira, we're not going to change anything. Just because we've, gained a man on them doesn't mean anything. Mooney, very well done for winning that. Van Van, don't concede now, boys. This would be a dreadful time to concede. This is the time to, get the fort. Oh, Emerson! Oh, good save by Giles. Can we make it a half-time? Can we make it a half-time against this Premier League Norwich side? And then just calm it down a little bit to see if we can, fashion an opportunity for ourselves. Here's Emi Buendia with a corner free kick in good position. Header is just wide. Giles, watch it go. He dove for it. Half-time? Question mark. Here we go. Yes, we have. We've survived. We have survived the first half, and they've taken a casualty in Koulibaly has been sent off. You'd expect better out of an elite centre back who's on 130 grand a week and has some of them stats. I'm not going to lie, but we will take it. Thank you for that phone buzzing away. Team talk wise, it's not going to be hard, is it? Passionately, I am very, very happy with the way it's going. Might be able to get a result out of this. Do I want to draw? I don't know if you get any prize money. Like, I don't know if it goes to a replay or whatnot, so probably should read up on the Carabao Cup rules, if I'm honest. Here's Emerson on his right-hand side off kick-off. Good tackle by Kington. He's knocks it out for a throw-in. Emerson wanders over to pick the ball. That was the slowest I've seen. And now the highlight will continue with Emerson finding Oliveira. And Coyle launches it down the line. Throw-in yet again for Norwich, but a little bit further back. Here at the community ground. I think it's a community ground, a community stadium. York City? I don't know. I should know. Buendia. Emerson driving in field. He is left-footed. I'm sure he's a left-back. He's not a right-back. Here's Van Van to Jokic. Now it's back all the way to Igor. Again down this right-hand side to Jokic. Now inside to Van Van. Who switches it across to Emerson, who's in acres of space on this right-hand side. Who drives at Kington. And pulls it back to Buendia, who launches the ball into Gustafsson. Header was very, very tame, and Giles holds and collects that easily. Haven't actually made any shouts this game. I don't really know what to say. I'm just going to shout encourage. That got a mixed reaction. That'll do at best, I suppose. Kington with the free kick from range. If he sunk that, it would have been nice. If he sunk that, that would have been very, very nice. It might be time to come into substitution range, really, because Kington's on a 6.3 and he's on a yellow card, and Davis is, dipping towards that 70% mark, and he's not, and he's also got a yellow card. What an opportunity this is, boys. Giles and Fontanelli. Fontanelli, you have trained like absolute trash in the last 2 weeks, so this is, this is a kick up the backside. I hope you react to this positively. They've made a subs as well. Iheanacho and Calvin Phillips are on for Norwich. And here is Phillips with the free kick. And that is wide of the far post. Minutes of tumbling, and it has been a bore draw so far, but I will take it because we are up against one hell of a side, and we have kept their main man, the English Messi, which I'm calling him, quiet. They've now swapped their wing backs over. I swear Emerson's left-footed. He is left-footed. Weird that they had the other way around. They're playing like inverted wing back for some weird reason. That's confusing me. And they have made their final substitution of the game as we head into the 80th minute. They brought on Diatta, who is, just a standard £40 million sent him in. You have them. You have them kicking them out. Of course you do. I say send him in. He's playing wide right, but whatever. 5 minutes to go here, boys. 5 minutes to go. Are we going to extra time, or I don't know. I don't know if it's extra time. I don't know if it's penalties. I don't know. They've got Sander Berge on a yellow card as well. I'm going to make a sub because I can. Who to take off? I'm going to bring Langford on. Saunders, you worked your ass off in there, son. It's time to bring on Jeremy Langford, the committed attacking midfielder, to see if he can run around really and chase the ball. He's not going to have the ball at his feet too often. Oh, straight to pens? Oh, fuck. Oh dear, this is lottery. If we lose to pens, this is going to be gutting. Auto pick. Let's have a little look. Is that a good order? Mooney first. I don't like Mooney's penalty record, I will say how much. I hate it. I hate Mooney's penalty record. Yeah. You've got more composure, so you should probably go. If it gets down to here, we're in trouble. So I don't care. Iheanacho for the first penalty here for Norwich City. Is he left-footed? He is left-footed, and he slots it in the bottom corner as well. Giles goes the wrong way. Mooney. I hate your penalty record, Mooney. I really do. So please don't let me down here, son. Mooney scores just. Holy moly, that was close. 1-1. Sander Berge, the Norwegian, I believe, runs up to take the penalty and smashes it bottom corner as well. Giles goes right direction this time. Doesn't matter though. Ryan Giles Come on, boy. Yes! Smashes it in, bottom corner as well. We're 2-2 here in the penalty shootout. And now it's the man, Gustafsson. The Wonder Kid scores. Only just. Giles I think he got his fingertip to that, and I think he might be disappointed not to stop it. Now it's to us. Now it's to our little Messi. It's Carl McFarlane. And he hits the post. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's a whisker away from going in bottom corner. Carl McFarlane. And now Calvin Phillips has a chance to put Norwich in command. And he misses. He misses. Get in. Get in. Or gets out, should I say. Not in, because it didn't go in. Ha! Phillips has missed, and that was Baines. I don't hate Baines taking penalties. Oh, and he smashed it straight at the goalkeeper, Baines! God's sake, man. Chance again for Norwich. Diarra. Is this to win it? Is that how maths works? Yeah, this is to win it, isn't it? Yeah, this is to win it. Diarra to win it. The substitute who came on late in the game. We took them to pens, to be fair. It's a boring ass game, but we took them to penalties, so you can say the training worked. That, and you pray to the gods and you get the luck that you deserve. I can't make a team talk. Why can't I make a team talk? Why can't I make a team talk? I'm so confused why I can't make a team. I can do individuals, I can't make a team talk though. Review, continue. No idea. That just threw me off all entirely. I'm kind of a little bit let down from that, really. I feel a little bit deflated. I feel like we didn't deserve any more out of the game. I'm clutching at straws if I'm talking about that. Anyway, let's work out when we're going to come back. We are going to come back for the Ipswich game. We're going to come back for the other side of the East Anglia derby, in a sense. We just played Norwich. We're going to come back for Ipswich. They are 7th in the division, joint points of us in the league, and it is going to be a cracking tie, hopefully. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe and all that stuff, and as always, peace out.